Yo, hello ladies and gentlemen, peace and love to anybody watching this. This is just I was going over, I was doing my weekly chart ups. Well, I already did the weekly chart, but I did a weekly chart up on SPX, and I had remembered that I had told myself that I wanted to check out the 2008 crash on SPX500 for some reason, right? And we're watching some Tim Grover, some logic. But what I wanted to go over was something crazy, right? The 2008 crash, supposedly the Lehman Brothers and all those banks happened, all that shit. But the market told us that way before we had a strong supply zone here, and it just happened to be that in 2007, we could look right for the first time that we ever touched. Right, I had wrote something about that. For the first time that price had already created strong supply at 1530, which is this, right? This, the first time that price created this supply zone, it was in March in 2000, and the last time that it cleared it was in September of 2000, right? And you come forward 7 years, right after all of these sellers in the market, price comes back up and stops them out, right? There's nothing else to clear up here at this point in time. What was left behind, right? Who was in the market now? All of these buyers. So what did price do after clearing everything? The price point the strongest price point that we had created back in 2000, we tested it for the first time in, I believe it was in 2007. Look at this. In May of 2007, we tested it for the first time. And I did write something about it. Price tested it for the first time in May 2007. Melted for 400 pips. Melted for 400 pips the first time. I'm talking about this right here. Melted 400 pips and then retraced back to stop out everybody. Right? All of these guys right here. All who had stop losses above. Stop losses above. Melted for 400 pips and then boom. Hit stop loss. And look at that monthly bullish engulfing candle. So that probably fooled a lot of people and got into buys, and look at what happened. Melted 1,700 pips. Right? That's pips. Points, that's 17,000 points. But I like to talk in pips because I mainly trade currencies. That's 1,700 pips, bruh. Right after it fucking fooled everyone and stopped out the original sellers, and then the original sellers got stopped out and then fooled the buyers with the bullish engulfing candle. Right at the area 1530, right? The strong supply zone that we had created back into the year 2000. So, right, who was still in the market, right? Since there was no more liquidity to clear up, the video cut off right there, but all of the liquidity that had been created, it literally got grabbed up here, right? And then it melted for 1,700 pips. I was literally about to say in Spanish, 1,700 pips. 1,700, yeah, I don't even know how the fuck you say pips in Spanish, but back to the point is, right after price cleared everything, so downside, it melted 1,700 pips for 4,000 pips, and price retraced back into 1530. Or 4,000 points, and then retraced back into 1530. Price tested and cleared everything above 1530 and melted the second time 1,700 pips. You see, I rolled that about 2, and then it came back one more time to stop out everybody again. Look at this. That's crazy how price works, man. It's annoying. But look, imagine if you were in this trade here and you had already set your stop loss at entry, and you had already took your profit and you set your stop loss at entry, and the trade was running risk free, right? And this is most likely a swing position, because when you enter trades, for example, at these key zones, key levels, sorry, Tim Grover, I gotta lower the volume real quick. But when you enter a trade around these zones, 1530, 750, like strong key zones, look at this 750, look at the 750, right? So after everything got cleared, and now we have a reason to come back up because we have liquidity to the downside, to the upside. Same thing right here. We had cleared everything up here. We had no more candles or anything above. What was left behind? All of these buyers, right? So when price started out, and honestly, this meltdown also broke structure, and it gave us another confirmation that price was gonna melt down, right? So after it did the second meltdown for me, 1,700 pips, price came back and stopped out everybody out again, right? All of the sellers. And doing so, it created even more liquidity here, right? And obviously all of the buyers here that were still in the market. Price came back lowered, below 1530, and now this is where another we could, like, this is where first opportunity, second opportunity, and third opportunity. See, the first two didn't hit, but if you would have listened to your original bias and right, got back into the trade, this is over a span of like fucking damn years, right? So this is why you this is more like swing positions, right? But it's fun to look at it from the future, look at it to the past, and look exactly what happened, because knowing that once we cleared everything up here, there was no reason for price to continue bullish. All we had was left all of this fucking liquidity to the downside. So the market told us that the market told us itself that it was going to crash way back over here, right? So all of the Lehman Brothers shit and all whatever fuck happened in fucking 2008. Let me see. What banks? I know. What banks went down in 2008? I know for sure Lehman Brothers was one. Video cut off again one more time. This is probably gonna be the last one. But look at all of these fucking banks that went out. Damn near 200 banks. These came out in 2010. But the one that I mainly remember was literally the Lehman Brothers one. Let me see. Lehman Brothers, beautiful. I love it when the fucking FBI guy is listening. Te pone the fucking words right away. Was an American global financial services firm founded in the 1850 and filed for bankruptcy in 2008. Bro, we already knew price was gonna melt. Look at this strong ass supply. There was nothing else to continue clearing out to the upside. Price gave us the first time, melted and cleared everyone else. Melted the second time, melted and cleared everyone else. The third time, cleared everyone else, and then boom, we got the what? The 8,000 pip meltdown. Insane. And after we cleared everything, what was left behind? No more. I mean, these guys are still in the market. These guys are still eating because these guys have not been taken out to this day. Right? But all of these guys got taken out. But who was left? All of these sellers. Boom. What happened right next? And as we took out all of these sellers, we created all of these buyers. Active liquidity. Taken out liquidity. Active liquidity. Taken out liquidity. And I mean, the market is a fractal. So the same way you look at this, the same way you look at the 1 minute, the the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 30 minute, the 15 minute, it's the same. And the market is a fractal. It's like the universe, right? You look at outside of the universe, it's a day. Oh, it's not even dark. But and then you look inside of your brain, it literally almost looks exactly the same because it's fractals, right? It's mathematics, right? Have you ever taken some fucking, well, don't take drugs, whatever. But all of this is still active liquidity. I was gonna say DMT, but don't fucking take drugs. Do not take anything. Say no to drugs, say yes to tacos. Look, all of this shit is active liquidity that has not yet been taken out, bro. The next crash that happens, it's gonna be fucking insane. And we have no more liquidity to grab. What else are we gonna grab to the upside? So I mean, we might have a huge crash coming anytime soon, bruh. Look at all of this liquidity since last time we had a big crash, bruh. That is no longer 8,000 pips. This is damn near 44,000 pips. No, what is that? Yeah, 44,000. No, is it? Yep, 44,000 pips of liquidity. That's fucking insane. If this crash happens, man, it's gonna be fucking insane. But I mean, we first have to create a strong supply. I mean, we have a mini strong supply here, so if price can maybe do something like this, let me just draw it out for you guys so you guys can see. So if price can do something like this, I mean, the first zone that we're gonna hit, it's obviously gonna be 41. So maybe at 41 we can have the same thing, for example, something like this back to the upside. But if we don't, and we start having this, then it's start going for sure, like it's gonna start looking like a, what's it called, a crash. and it's gonna make this 2008 crash look like it was a fucking retracement compared to this motherfucker if it does, right? And obviously the S&P 500 and the US 30, it's mainly everything in the United States, right? It's every company, the top 500 companies in the US, and the US 30 is the top US 30 companies in the US. So if this shit crashes, everything is crashing. Currencies, crypto, everything is crashing. Peace and love to anybody watching this. I command you health. I command you wealth. I command you peace and love. I command you wisdom. I command health, not only to you, but to your entire family. To anybody watching this, I command you health. I command you power. I command you everything that you want in this lifetime you can achieve if you put the power of belief and you continue to grind and you do not quit. It's that simple. Peace and love.